Oh my!
What?
I'm looking over this past quarter's sales reports, and there are significant problems.
What's wrong?
There are a lot of goods that are being returned, 37% in fact, no fault found.
37%'s way too much.
There are way too many products being returned, and this is due to two significant problems that are essentially feeding into each other.
What is that?
The sales teams are focused only on the bottom line and then essentially deceive the customers into buying our products. And then the authorized service centers are willing to look the other way and accept returns when they really shouldn't. Because they are both focused on maintaining good relations with their customers as well as increasing the bottom line. And the separation of these problems has caused a significant loss for our company.
We need to fix this right now.
We need to address both the sales teams as well as the ASCs immediately.
I think we could link the sales team's performance to the returns as well, especially for NFF returns.
Yes.
And that would cause them to focus more on that issue for themselves, and that the ASCs, authorized service centers, should definitely be fined, I don't know, 2-3 times as much.
I think 3 times is a good amount that they should be charged for returned items that are NFF. But the normal items that are returned should be left just the same.
Fair.
Alright, let's try this for a couple months and then see what happens and see if our problems go away.
Alright, let's do this.
Absolutely. Oh!
What?
Oh my lord!
Oh my, did you see this
This
one?
is completely unacceptable.
Oh god.
This is terrible.
Terrible.
The policies they initiated were completely worthless. No wonder that we were brought in to fix the problem.
These last guys really just did nothing for the company. The real problem is they didn't follow through.
They didn't.
They really didn't.
They didn't meet constantly enough. They didn't have management controls in place, and it caused them to have major problems.
Salespeople were still doing whatever the hell they wanted. ASCs were doing whatever the hell they wanted.
The stress on the sales team was still kept beyond the market expansion rate, forcing them to employ deviant practice, which is completely beyond the whole point of the changes they attempted to implicate.
We need to take some new plans. I think sales managers should be rotated between customers so that they cannot, develop a relationship with the retailers.
Yes.
And I think we should very strictly follow ASCs to see if they really are returning.
Honestly, we should have very harsh penalties on the authorized service centers and tighten up returns to allowable returns only. We're losing way too much money on this problem, and the problem should be brought up with the sales team if they're actually employing deviant practice. But right now, I feel like the ASCs are just accepting way too much. They're focusing too much on their own customer loyalty and not enough on our profits. And if they are unable to meet our demands, we can just look for a new third-party ASC to deal with.
Totally reasonable. I think we should meet every 2 weeks and review this, and come 6 months, we'll have a complete review of the whole system.
Sounds great.
All right.
It's a little cloudy today, don't you think?
A little bit.
All right, so let's look at our results, what we got for the 6 months. I'm glad that we held those meetings every 2 weeks, and now we can finally see what our results are by holding our policies.
Should be wonderful.
Oh, wow, that's great. We have a 12% return NFF rate, which is below our goal of 20%.
We are amazing.
We're doing incredibly.
Doing incredibly. Look at this. Here we've dropped from 5 to 3.2% returns.
Great, that's below our goal of 3.5%. We're outperforming in every sense of the word.
I don't even know what the last guys were thinking.
Yes. We have done very well with this problem, at least in the short term.
At least.
Yes.
At least.
And look, in terms of raw savings, we saved the company $1.1 million.
The company is going to give us a raise and a bonus for sure.
Absolutely.
This will be
The only problems that could happen with this are possibly long-term customer satisfaction and customer loyalty to our brand. However, these problems are going to take a long time to come to fruition, And for now, the short-term problem has been dealt with, and the returns are no longer making our company lose significant sums of money.
We will make our money, and by the time things are over, we'll be out of here, man. We'll be out of here.
All right.
You know.
Good work.
Good work. Good work.
All right.
Yeah.